This made me think better about my marketing. This made me think better about my follow-up. This made me think better about my future, perfect future client. And this made me just think much better about my business in general. Just this one slide, large market for me. Now, when I got introduced to this, it blew my mind. And let me explain to you how it works, but bear with me. Huh? You have to imagine that this triangle, yes, is the whole market out there. Then comes the next part, is once you have identified your perfect future client, now you're going to target them with, of course, some ads. You're going to target them with some conversations. You're going to target them with your marketing so that these people start coming into your database. And then these people, we have to categorize into 4 different areas. And this is super important because I've tested many times and eventually the numbers really work out. This is how it works. If you look at the whole market, you can divide the market into 4 categories. And I'll give you those 4 categories. And you definitely want to write this down. You maybe want to even draw this triangle on a piece of paper. And you want to write every single word that I'm about to write because this is going to be super fundamental for your business. If you go to the top of the market, and this is what I like to call the most exciting people in the market, of course, you want to identify these people. This is a 3% to 5% of the market. These people are in a buy now stage. So that means every time you do your marketing and you get in your leads, that means that out of the quantity of leads that you bring in, there's a 3 to 5% of those people, they are actually ready to buy now. But you have to think about this, right? Because we do this with other companies, we can see it, right? We can see that for every 1,000 leads that we bring in, we get usually between the 30 to 40 deals in the same month. So that's about 3 to 4%, right? It really resonates with the numbers that I just showed. But if you only get 10 leads a month, that 3 to 5% is not even going to cover one deal, right? So this is where people say real estate is a numbers game. No, it's not. Real estate is a numbers game. Your lead generation is a numbers game because you already need to at least hit at least 30 leads a month to actually get that one deal in the same month. What is in the second stage, right? Okay, then we have a second group. This group is what I like to call the 15 to 17% people. So who are these people? These people are what I like to call actively looking and they are interested. These people are actively looking for real estate and they're interested, but they probably will not buy in the same month. These people will buy somewhere from 1 week to 4 weeks. But these people will be somewhere from 3 months to 9 months. These people will take about 3 to 9 months to do a deal with you. So if you don't actively follow up with them, right? If you give up on them in the first 4 weeks, or even in the first 2 months, these people will buy with somebody else. You will actually lose them, right? Then we have a third group, is a 20% group. Now these people, they're not actively looking, but they are interested. They are actually interested, right? And these people will buy whenever they see something super nice. When they get connected with the right piece of property, they're not really looking, right? So if they're not looking, there's no real timeline. But if they get presented the right thing and the right opportunity, they actually will buy. Yes? And then you have the last group, what I like to call the 60%. These people are not looking. Let me just make it bigger. Not looking. And they're also not interested. these people will never buy. So now you can see, now you have kind of an overview of this whole market. Where are the people playing? And the people that you are playing with is actually this group, right? They are from the buyers all the way down to the people that are not looking, but they are interested. Very obviously, we are all looking for the top people, right? People that want to buy right now. But you can see how small that pond is. You can see if all agents are targeting the people that want to buy now, and you still have to do it, but it's a very small group. We're all in that same pond that we want to have people that can buy now. But the gold, and gold, I mean literally gold, your money, your income, yes, your real income, is actually in this group, in the second group, and in the third group. Is in the group that with people that you connect today, that you can close deals with in the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 2 years. But in the meantime, you have to build a relationship with them. You have to bring them value. You need to stay connected with them, and you need to make sure that you always are in their face in a good way. To play this game, this one, the top game, you just need to do a lot of lead generation. Because like I said, if you have the money, the support, the technical knowledge, and the investment to get in 1,000 leads a month, what I can tell you is very expensive these days. To get in 1,000 leads in your business every month is just very expensive. But what becomes cheaper is if you can get 1,000 leads in the next 3 months and then actually focus on the 15 to 20, 70% and the 20%. But you just need a very good follow-up structure. But what I started to understand is I had to start looking at people into these 3 categories. Is this a now buyer? Is this a soon buyer? Or is this a future buyer, right? Which category are they? And based on those 3 categories, I had to think about my follow-up plan with them. Because I want to convert the now buyer. That just means that they need a lot of follow-up. I want to do my soon buyer. They also need a lot of follow-up, but less than the other follow-up. And I need the future buyer. They're not ready yet, but if they get introduced with the right thing, I want to make sure that I am the person that introduced them to the right thing. Does that make sense? So having said that, hopefully you like my drawings and my writing.